Family, how y'all doing, fam? They haven't cut the grass out here in a while, and I'm not bringing that little bench to sit down because I got to be able to move if I see something. Y'all know. Y'all already know. So, family, it was a brief, I like to call it a hermit timeout. Like a hermit cram session, a hermit, I was put in there, fam. I was put in there by, I don't know if you want to say it was by the divine, by the universe itself, by the ancestors, the spirit guides. Somebody decided to sit me down, fam. Okay? Now, I'm trying to tell you. Now listen, for some reason, work is busy this week, but last week and the week before, 2 weeks, fam, work was dead, fam. I've never seen this happen before. I'm looking at the schedule like, okay, well, if y'all ever find people that want to get massages, let me know, Like, do I need to look for a new job? I don't know what was happening. It was just dead, right? So I was forced to just sit down, stay in the house. I left the house to go to the gym and to the grocery store, and go out with the kids and stuff outside and stuff. But I stayed inside and just accepted, time to reflect, right? Right? But it was for a moment of discovery, fam. So listen. As I was in this, brief hermit cram session, I was like just, sitting back thinking about things that I have been wanting to do and, just thinking about stuff, And I had an epiphany about something, about a certain situation. And I said it out of my mouth, which, fam, I can't tell. I be wanting to tell y'all everything. I want to tell you everything. I really do. But, people don't watch you with the best intentions sometimes. And by you, I mean us. People don't watch us with the best intentions sometimes. So, I said out of my mouth, I had an epiphany about a certain situation, and I said it. I said, oh, well, the reason this is because of this. And I said that. And then when I said it, left ear just ringing. Like loud, fam. And I already told y'all, if you could see me when it happens, I look like a dog when they hear the whistle. Like, I said it out my mouth, and then I heard it, and I was just like, and it was like really loud, and I'm just sitting there waiting, and it was like lingering. And I'm like waiting for it to stop. And then after it stopped, I'm like, okay, the left ear, that's the warning ear, right? From what I recall, I forgot what the right ear is. It is just confirmation. I forgot what the right, I don't know. You tell me if you remember, but I do remember. The left ear is the warning ear, like you're getting a warning when you get the left ear ringing. So I had to dial back, and I'm like, okay, what was I thinking? What did I say when I heard it? And then it was just like, I really got really emotional, because I just feel like they ain't playing. They not playing. They really don't want me to make no bad decisions, and they're trying to warn me, and it's just like, whoever it is it my mama, my daddy, BFF, Alex? I got a lot of people that's no longer here anymore, grandparents, all that stuff. Or is it the divine himself? Okay, I don't know. But I felt very emotional, because I just felt like I was being warned, and I was being protected, and it just was like, y'all really with me, y'all really do. I was it was emotional, fam. It was just And so I dived into my research, and fam, you know, it's like when you discover some of the shit out here, you just like, at this point, I'm just like, okay, it's me. It's me. I'm crazy. I'm just nuts. The shit that people do out here, they're all doing the right thing. I'm just crazy. It's just me. It's just me. They say, yeah, it's just me. So, aside from that, just the way I feel like I am dealing with life and dealing with the things that I discover, it leads me to recognize my spiritual maturity. And so I decided to just make a more lighthearted video today before it started raining on me. 3 signs of spiritual maturity. You know, I'd like to blame it on my Pisces moon, right? Because of my moon in Pisces, I am often in imagination fairy tale land, right? You know, and it's not such a horrible thing because that's how you manifest. But sometimes you got to get your head out the clouds, you know? And that when you have that moon in Pisces, you can be very imaginative and you got to take the rose-colored glasses off, though, fam. You got to take them off. If you don't take them off, the ancestors will probably slap them off your face and be like, now look at it right. Look at the shit. Look at it. Yeah, I just looked at the tripod up and down from head to toe. I've been feeling real goofy lately, fam, so please excuse me. Now, let me get into it. 3 signs of spiritual maturity. Whew. Yes, I just changed my top and grabbed my towel because I'm sweating, fam. This summer is not playing, okay? All right, so fam, get back into it. 3 signs of spiritual maturity. Number 1, you trust the divine more than you trust yourself. You trust the guidance of the unseen more than you trust yourself. That's the first sign of spiritual maturity. I trust. Even though I feel like they be playing with me sometimes. I really do. I feel like they be playing with me. They'll bring something to my attention. Like, look here. And then I'll be like, oh, that, I'm going over there? Okay, all right, well, let me go ahead and get ready, you know, get on ready. And then they jump out like, psych. What had happened is we wanted you to think that you was going that way. Because if we let you know, you might mess shit up. So, you know, it might have been a good idea to go that way, but things have changed, so you're going this way. Take care, see you later. And I'm just like, I was ready, like what? So I feel like they be playing with me. I do. But I trust. I mean, yeah, listen. The unseen, the higher powers has not steered me wrong ever since I started listening. So I trust the divine more than I trust myself. That's the first sign of spiritual maturity. Number 2, the second sign of spiritual maturity is learning to hold your tongue, learning to watch your mouth, learning to choose peace over being right, not feeling the need to defend yourself, you know, in regards to everything, you know? not feeling like you need to defend. Maybe I am feeling in a way like I just don't want to defend. Like I don't feel the need to defend myself. And maybe it's because I feel like, they got it covered. You know what I'm saying? They got it covered, okay? So I don't feel the need to defend myself. It almost seems like a waste of energy now. And if you like me, I got other things I can do with my energy, man. I could save that energy for some pull-ups, some squats, you know what I'm saying? For my kids, I could save that energy for lots of different things. I could run behind them and, like, I'm not feeling the need to defend myself in regards to everything. Now, I'm pretty sure I might have my moments, but I really don't, I'm just not feeling like it's just a waste of energy at this point. So that's the second sign of spiritual maturity, that you do not feel the need to defend yourself much about anything anymore. You don't, you learn to watch your mouth and watch your tongue and hold your tongue. And some things that you really want to say, you just don't need to say it. Like, it's just like, who cares about being right? Who cares about it, Like, that's the second sign of spiritual maturity. And fam, number 3, the third sign of spiritual maturity is learning to live in the present moment. Focusing on the present, being in the present. There's no need to focus on the future, plan for the future, think about the future. Everything that you're doing right now is creating your future anyway. So focus on being in the present moment, fam. That's the third sign of spiritual maturity. There's lots of signs. There's kindness and learning to actually have love for those who may not have been so kind to you, and that's a big one for me, because I'm here for justice. I'm here to give you what you that what you want. But spiritual maturity, spiritual maturity. How people treat you is what? It speaks of how they feel about themselves. So when you really think about that, it's actually kind of sad. So to have compassion and to have love for those who may not have been so kind to you, that's a sign of spiritual maturity, fam. And I feel like I'm growing, fam. I feel like I'm growing. I feel like I've, even in this little brief moment, like I'm telling you, I feel like I was put in there, because just the way it happened was just quite interesting. And the discovery and the enlightenment that happened in that little 2-week period, I just feel like the journey is starting to speed up in some areas, right? I don't know if that's happening for y'all, but that's how it feels. So fam, I just wanted to catch up with you all and share a little something, let you know where I've been. Everything's wonderful. Everything's still moving along, fam. We're still growing. We're still evolving. And that's it, fam. What else we gonna do? So that's it for this video, fam. I'll see y'all next time. Peace and blessings.